Hello friends, hello and welcome. Welcome to the show. Today we have weekend wellness for you, for me, for everyone, for vitality. And I'm Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching. And as you know, I have a couple of interests that I show on my videos in my channel. And today it's the weekend, so I felt inspired. I've been having the idea of banana ice cream because I have frozen bananas in the fridge and they've been very ripe, so that's why I froze them. And so I thought, why not make myself and share it with you a recipe for any time that you want to use the ripe bananas, which you can even get at a discounted price, and freeze them and then make your own ice cream that is healthy and nutritious, non-fat, no dairy, no salt, no preservatives or chemicals or artificial sweeteners or flavor enhancers, nothing like that that is artificial, that stimulates our brain and kind of our excitotoxins. We don't want any of those unnecessary elements, at least not choosing them ourselves. So I am going to just whip it up in my Vitamix. I have the bananas already unfrozen, which I'm going to bring over. And as I mentioned, today I am going, so this is what it looks like. This is the banana. It was frozen and I let it thaw a bit so that the machine has an easier time working with the frozen pieces. And I also have an acai container. Well, not really a container, but you can get acai little packets at your supermarket, and you can make your own acai bowl, which has been trendy in the past. And it's basically just using this very highly nutritious, high antioxidant berry that comes from the Amazon, from Brazil, and you can make your own ice cream and then also enjoy it as a acai bowl, which you would put some bananas and granola, maybe even some blueberries if you want, and it just tastes really nice. And some people can add their almond milk, or they can add, and I actually have almond milk in the fridge, so I may even eventually just use that as well. So this is what we've got. These are our ingredients. And whoops, the bowl is shifting. All right, so we're going to angle things out just so, and you can see what's happening here. And I have a variety of elements. I thought I would add some baobab, which is high vitamin C supplement. It's a powder, but it actually comes originally. It is taken and extracted from Africa, and it's actually a fruit that they have broken down. So you can use it as a health supplement in your smoothies and juices and cereals and your recipes, and it can even be a thickener, which has vitamins, very high vitamin C. So this is baobab, it's raw, it's organic, and it has like a mild vitamin C taste. So that's that. And so this is what we've got. We've got here the acai, and basically when you want to make your own ice cream, you just take the pieces of frozen banana, you let them thaw a bit, and then you place them in your Vitamix or your high-speed blender. And there you go. So we've got, this one is a bigger frozen chunk of banana. So we're going to just get those out, and that's what we've got. And the nice thing is that when you have your bananas super ripe, they actually get kind of this syrupy consistency, and it is high, it's most sweet, and I think that's why some people don't like them, because they figure that it's too much sugar. But actually what we're gonna do today is that I mean, bananas are very nutritious. You just have to know which kind suits your body, because maybe even your digestion can't handle some types of very green bananas, which have more of the starch. So that's why you want to let them ripen so it has more of the enzymes. So you see, this one was super ripe, and it has a bit of that kind of caramel, brownish sugar coating, which is almost like a caramelization. And so now we're gonna get our, I'm not gonna overload the blender just yet with all the bananas, because I noticed that sometimes it needs to work with a small batch first and then work its way up. So you can add them gradually. Now I'm gonna add this acai. Wow, the color is awesome. And it's frozen as well, so that helps to continue to give it that ice cream nature. And I've got some blueberries. I had some blueberries frozen, which I have right here. And I mentioned that I'm gonna add some greens. So I've got my greens. I have celery. It's not too much. It's just a bit to balance out the sugar from the banana, because my intention is not to have like a sugar overload. It's more about balancing with flavor and getting nutrients. So I'm gonna add some stems of bok choy, and this is all highly experimental. So this is just what I do to get a bit of both worlds, to get the sweet and the greens, and to just get all the nutrients possible without having any blood sugar spikes, without having this tendency to maybe overeat later because of the sugar, the way that the insulin is being skyrocketed at some point if I have too much sugar. So like, I've gone through the gamut of my process being a raw vegan. However, I must admit that this week I did have, every day I had sweet potato, boiled sweet potato. And the reason I did that is because I was noticing that when I was having only raw, like I would have for dinner like banana and mango and a salad, but then it kind of can create some bloat in the evening, and it wasn't very pleasant. So I just, I've been listening to a lot of medical research about there's like such a thing as the starch-based diet by Dr. John McDougall, and listening to different people's experience about it. And so I've just been experimenting with that this week, and it actually went really well. Like, I felt much better. So all right, friends, so we've got all of that in the blender. And that's it, really, because if it's ice cream, you don't need to add any liquid, because then it might be too liquidy. However, it will depend on your machine. So let's hope for the best. And you're gonna see that it might take a while, but let's see. So I'm gonna bring you a bit closer, as that may be more engaging for all of us. There it is. There is the machine. I love the Vitamix because it's really a heavy-duty apparatus. Not all the blenders are able to make the ice cream or to handle these kinds of ingredients and to produce a beautiful outcome. So as I had mentioned, I'm going to be adding more banana as it goes along. The only thing is the tamper that I have, this tool, it's not the long original one. So it takes it a while to reach the absolute bottom. So that's why I have to kind of, I play around with this Vitamix as much as I can, but you have to be a little bit careful. So you work up the speed gradually as you see that it's getting softer and softer. Yeah. And that's it. So you keep pressing, then you gradually increase the speed. I'm gonna add some of this celery pieces that I had set aside. That's it. Great. Alrighty. So the beauty of this is that if you're making it for yourself, ultimately it's gonna taste good. But it's just a matter of, maybe it's not gonna be something that you'd find at a restaurant, or it could be. It's just a matter of how our taste buds are adapted to what we're eating. So your taste buds will expect and anticipate and like what it's used to getting. So when you train yourself to start having other kinds of foods, your body begins to crave that. And your brain also begins to expect it and crave it. So that's... Yeah, so now it's working. The baobab and the greens down here are now fully mixing. So you work your speed up gradually. Now the blueberries. So this is about 110 grams of blueberries. Alright, that's it. Very simple. And if you want to, you can leave the blueberries for last. Leave the blueberries for last so that the rest of the ice cream will be soft and kind of like soft serve, but you'll still have little chunks and bits of the berries. So that could be really pleasant and just feel really fun as a flavor experience for texture. Yep, so that's it. And if you wanted to, you could eventually add a little bit of unsweetened raw almond milk, or coconut milk, or cashew milk, or hemp milk, or oat milk. A lot of vegan, non-dairy milk alternatives now. So just show you what we've got here. Yeah. And it looks really cool. I must say it looks really nice, and I know it's going to taste really good. Really cool, and it has that traditional Vitamix ice cream little pattern, not perfectly but more or less. And so look at that, looks nice, and it's thick because it's not really easily pouring like a liquid. So we've achieved that ice cream consistency, and now we're going to serve it up. So I'm going to bring it to a nice serving, just in a bowl for now, and then I can separate the container, the portions. So we got that, moving our Vitamix away, and serving. So look at this, we have like a big batch of Vitamix of our ice cream, acai bowl, and apparently here it's about 40 milliliters, so we've got like a good portion, almost like nearly 1 liter. All right, friends, let's carry on. So there we go. We're gonna get our, wow, look at that. Now that looks like pretty awesome ice cream. who wouldn't want to even taste that, right? That's 302 grams. Amazing. Ha, looks good. Alrighty, and now finally for the taste test. And there's no hint of greens. As you can see, it's just ice cream. It's our little acai bowl ice cream creation right there. All right. So, taste time. That's it. Let's try it out. Interesting. Yeah. The nice thing is that it's not like super sweet. And the color is so fabulous. Very nice. So, there you have it. We have our banana acai blueberry ice cream with some celery and a bit of bok choy stems, baobab and maca powder, 1 tablespoon of the baobab and maca each. And yeah, this will definitely replenish your glycogen stores, and it'll give you ample energy to recover from your exercise or to prepare for the rest of your day of activity. And it's delicious, so you can definitely share it with your kids. You can add some almond milk to it to give it a bit of a richer texture, a softer, smoother feel in your mouth, but it's not necessary because that's what you've got. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate them into smaller containers like this for later, for next time, for whenever. And you freeze those, and then you have your ready to go little banana Nicecream acai cups or containers, and that's it. So thanks for joining. This was great. We made our fabulous ice cream, a big batch of it, still got more to serve up. So we're saving some money using only natural raw foods, and we have a healthy balance with high load of nutrients. So thanks for joining. I hope you took some beneficial little tips out of this and insight and inspiration to carry you forward in making even better, healthier choices, and to be and live a more empowered you and a happier, more joyous life, because that's what it's all about. Lots of love, and see you soon. Bye from Jen at Personal Power Life Coaching.